is Steve Erwin with GoEngineer. I'm on the RP team, and on the RP team, many times we go out to do preventive maintenances. This particular video tip is to talk about what to do when your PM turns into a repair because your umbilical hose has become too short over time from the heat inside of the machine. This repair tip is for Dimension 1200s and the Fortis 250 MC. Many times when those of us that are on the RP team go out to do a PM on a printer, we find ourselves far away from our home base. In this particular instance, I was over 5 hours away from North Dallas. Prior to going to this customer site, I had asked the customer how his printer was running. He told me everything was running wonderful. When I got on site, I opened the door and looked inside of the printer at the print head and immediately saw a problem that I was going to have to address. Over time in printers, as they age, the gray umbilical hose will shrink, causing a gap to form between the hose and the air plenum. In my particular case, even the zip tie that was holding it in place had broken due to fatigue. After seeing what had happened, I had 3 options. One was to order a new umbilical hose, spend the night, and complete the repair the next day, or order another umbilical hose and make a second trip to complete the repair. The last case would be to find a solution at a local hardware store and implement that. I chose the third option because I already had an appointment set to do a PM on another printer that was a couple of 100 miles away. So I went down to the local hardware store, either be it Home Depot or Lowe's, either would work, to source parts to complete the repair. There were 2 parts that I needed to complete my repair. One was a gray coupler that would allow me to fit 2 hose pieces together and attach to the fan outside of the heated environment. The most important dimension of the coupler part is the OD of the coupler. It needs to be no more than 1 inch in diameter. The next part needed would be a 1-inch ID hose that would allow me to connect to the coupler and the fan outside of the heated area. I also needed to estimate the length of hose that I was going to need to bridge the gap between the air plenum and the gray umbilical hose. After the length of hose was determined, it was only a matter of going through and snipping all the remaining zip ties and loosening up the umbilical hose and rerouting it so that it was the correct length so that it could be fitted to the other end of the assembly. First, you would have to disconnect the umbilical hose from the fan, put it together with the coupler, and then place the piece that you have cut to size of the hose to the other end of the coupler. At this point, you can go in and place the new hose onto the end of the fan and your repair is complete. This will save you an overnight stay or a secondary visit to come out and complete your repair. This has been Steve Erwin with GoEngineer. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.